Before I introduce this next remake of an old song, I have to tell you an amusing story. Well, it's a story anyway. If it's amusing or not, you be the judge. I used to live in San Rafael, which was north of San Francisco, up by Mill Valley. Now, in the early 1980s, Mill Valley was very much an artistic community, but it was also where one of the better shopping centers was, one of the better grocery stores. And so I went to buy my groceries there one day. And when I pulled into the parking lot, the car directly in front of me in the parking space was a white Volkswagen Rabbit. And the license plate on it was WHT-RBT, White Rabbit. Well, I thought that was just great. That was hysterical. They got a personalized license plate for their White Rabbit that said White Rabbit. Okay, very funny. Then I was getting out of my car and I saw the person approaching the car, and I was going to say, you know, that's very amusing. I noticed your license plate. Well done, you. It was Grace Slick. Now, at that point in life, Grace was doing Jefferson's Starship. They were making big money in those days. She could have been driving anything she wanted to drive, and yet she was driving a White Rabbit with the license plate White Rabbit. Well, I just had to admire the sense of humor and that she was willing to drive that particular car just to make that joke. So there's my story, amusing or otherwise. 1967 is when this original record, White Rabbit, was released by Jefferson Airplane. And so I was a mere tyke of 11 years old when it came out. 11 or 12 when I first heard it. And I almost immediately caught the references to Alice in Wonderland. I understood the story of Alice in Wonderland. And so I thought that's what the song was about. But I really liked the song. I liked the chordal structure. Though I didn't know what chordal structure was in those days, I just liked the way it sounded. I liked Grace's voice. I liked the story she was telling. And so I've carried that with me all these years. Now, of course, over time, I've come to realize that she had managed to slip in drug references, typical 1960s psychedelia pop drug references. And so I debated for a while about, should I redo this song? Should I not? After all, I am a pastor for a living. Should I do a song that has these kinds of references in it? And I decided, since I originally believed that it was an Alice in Wonderland tribute, that I'm going to treat it like an Alice in Wonderland tribute. And even though I know the history of the song, I just like the song so much that I decided to do it. So here, for your dining and dancing pleasure, is my version of Grace Slick's song, White Rabbit.
Larger, and one pill makes you small, and the ones that your mother gives you don't do anything at all. Oh, ask Alice when she's 10 feet if you go chasing rabbits, then you know you're going to fall. Tillamook, smoking caterpillar, has given you the call to call Alice when she was just small. the chessboard, get up and tell you where to